Okay, this video is going to be on how to create your Pacman file. The first thing I need you to do is use your selection tool, click on your stage, go to your library, and I want you to change your background to black. First thing I want you to do is to instantly go into symbol edit mode. So go to insert new symbol. Let's call this Pacman. Keep it a movie clip. Tell it okay. I'm going to suggest that you tell the stroke color to be no color because that's going to give you less problems later on down the line. Give me a yellow for my Pacman. Use my selection tool, my circle oval. Hold down the shift key to give me a perfect circle. Click the keyframe. The black circle remembers the keyframe. And then I want your alignment panel looks like the one like a cell phone bars. Be sure you have a check mark on this to stage. If you don't have that check mark, it won't do it. So you're gonna click the second one here, which is align horizontally and then vertically. So I want that smack dab in the middle. Now the best way to get this to create like a circle, open mouth, think of a pie piece. So I'm gonna take my line tool, choose some obnoxious color because I'm gonna delete it anyways. Click, drag, and that's it. Take my selection tool, click this piece of the pie, click delete. I'm gonna double click on my blue and then delete that. And then I can click once on my circle and rotate that. Now I've got a perfect Pacman. Now I want my Pacman to open and close this mouth. This is an independent layer all by itself. If it's got dots, all we're gonna do is tell Pacman to open the mouth and close mouth. Every 24 frames is a second, so just to tell it 5 frames to keep it open. So I'm gonna insert a keyframe, that's an F6, and then I'm gonna ask my Pacman to close his mouth. Oops, hate it when that happens. You can deselect off using your selection tool and you can tell it to close his mouth. But this looks like Pacman has an overbite. So I'm going to undo that, and then let's just, here's another way you can do that. Click your keyframe, that's going to select everything in that frame. Hold down your Alt-Option key on your keyboard, it's near in the bottom row near your space. Click, hold, and drag, that's an automatic copy-paste. Then to ask this bad boy to rotate, go back to the other one. Essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in that space. I can use my arrow keys on my keyboard, that's going to move it 1 pixel at a time when I think it's right, dagnabbit. Right on top of each other, click. Now I've got a perfect circle. Now let's tell Pacman to shut his mouth because we know men talk too much. Click, hold, and drag. Now we've got an open mouth, we've got a closed mouth. But we want, if it's going to stay open for 4 frames, it needs to stay closed for 4 frames. So in frame 9, I'm going to do an insert frame. Since nothing's moving, that's okay. Now if I go back to scene 1, oh no, where's my Pacman? Well, we went to instantly in the symbol edit mode, so take my Pacman, drag it to stage. If I want to test to see what it looks like, locate the command and the return key on your keyboard, and now you see what your Pacman looks like. Now I need you to make a Pacman, and let me go ahead and tell you how to make a ghost. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go back to symbol edit mode, insert new symbol. We're going to call this bad boy ghost. And this is what I do if I were you. I would choose, like, 2 reds here. I like my stroke color to be a little bit darker on the outside, gives a more cartoonish look. If you don't see these options here, give me the B for brightness, and I just pull that down some. I would draw like a cylindrical shape. That's more like a pill shape. And then I'm gonna take my selection tool and just make a big imaginary rectangle on the bottom so it selects it, and click my delete key. Remember, we're treating this like Play-Doh, so click, hold, drag, click, hold, and drag. And then I'm going to put a stroke. It's just got a stroke here, but it doesn't have one on the bottom. Well, this tool right here is called the ink bottle, and what the ink bottle will do is it'll put a stroke on whatever you click on. So click, now I've got a stroke here at the bottom. Now let's pull up those little feetses. Hold down your command key, click, hold, drag, click, hold, drag. If it accidentally selects it, just click off of it to deselect. Click, hold, drag, click, hold, drag, click, hold, drag. For this demo, that's all I'm going to do. This is going to be the body. I'm going to call this body. And then I'm going to make another layer for the eyes because we're going to do shifty eyes later. Oops, eyes. If I were you, I would make one really good eye. So let's say, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and tell it no stroke. And I'm going to say, go ahead and make this white. Circle tool. Ghost needs an eye. Ghost needs a... Y'all, I got my phone toned on. My bad. I should turn it off. I'm going to give it a pupil. So let's say a pupil here. That's a good eye. Selection tool, select, hold down Alt Option, click, hold, and drag. Now my Pac-Man has 2 lovely eyes. And that's how you're going to make a ghost. Now we need 2 different ghosts, and we can unlock this. Select the whole thing. Let's put it kind of on the plus sign. I'm going to be kind of pretty obstinate about you guys putting down the plus sign. Now for the pack, to make the other ghost, I would right mouse click on it and tell it to duplicate. And let's call it Ghost Eat. I don't know, just call it Ghost Bad. So now on Ghost Bad, if I double click on it, now I'm in symbol edit mode for Ghost Bad. And all I would do on this one, I would delete the eyes. Or actually, you know what, if you just click that, and then let's, oh, boo-boo. I changed my mind. Delete those and just make those gray. Isn't the circle on the ghost, isn't it gray? Let's do 2 gray circles. And on the body, we know that like if once Pac-Man eats the pellet, doesn't he turn like, I'm double clicking on this outline. And then I'm gonna go here to change the color. Isn't it blue? Why didn't it turn blue? Because I'm on the wrong deal. Tell this to switch and then tell it to be blue. Now the outline's blue. Do y'all see that? Click here and let's make that a, oops, wrong color. Make that one like a light blue. And then let's give this bad boy a mouth. Make a new layer. And I'm just going to be easy here and I'm just going to use my brush. Let's make a bigger brush. Y'all remember how to do that. We did that in our cartoon file. This is going to look slightly derpy, but that's okay. And we need it to be that gray. Ha ha! Just kidding. Let's increase that smoothing. That looked really bad. I'm feeling like 67 today. Happy Monday to me. All right. There's your ghost. And so that's going to be the end of this. In the next video, I will continue with the next step that you need to do.